It's an absolute privilege to be here tonight. I'm only here really because once, a long time ago in 1967, I did 1 year of VSO in Namasagali, a remote community on the River Nile, where I was an ethnic minority of 3. I wasn't 3, but I was with 2 other white people. Otherwise, we were an ethnic minority living in a community of about 800 people in a village and a school. And it's informed my journalism ever since. And I believe all of the people that we've seen on the screen tonight are informed by the films they've made and the experiences they've had in making them. So, good evening, everybody. A very warm welcome. It's very hard to believe that we're here at the 31st annual One World Media Awards. What started as a push to stimulate a greater range of British TV and radio programs about the developing world has now grown, well, far beyond that. These awards now cover all forms of media. They celebrate quality journalism, filmmaking from all over the world. And as John just said, entries coming from 54 countries this year. The purpose and aims of One World Media have grown too. They include even more support for those just starting out in their careers. As you've just seen, the One World Media Awards are unique in that they acknowledge the role that the media plays in helping people stay on top of the latest news and understand the world around them. They celebrate exceptional coverage of international stories and at the same time the media's potential to have an impact and create change. They are ultimately and importantly a recognition of the people in this audience and those working on the ground to tell stories that simply would not otherwise be heard. You're the people who, despite the setbacks and dangers out there in the field, continue to work to ensure we all remain informed about, inspired by the world beyond our own shores. For that, we thank you. Tonight is all about you. As those of you who have been to these awards before already know, this evening is quite different to other award ceremonies. They highlight fresh perspectives on current issues and reveal new and unreported stories that need our attention. So once again, we gather together in this room to spotlight the incredible work of those who have done the difficult job of finding these stories and, very importantly, possess that rare combination of courage, persistence, creativity. There will, of course, be winners tonight, but the evening's really a celebration of all the good work of all tonight's nominees. So, let's see who the nominees are and who the judges have selected to be the winners of this year's One World Media Awards.